fires a deep ball. And way over the head of the intended receiver as the ball falls at about the Lake Dallas 30-yard line. Not anywhere close to being caught, as it's going to be 4th and 11 from the Kimball 29-yard line.
Yeah, you know, that's one of those balls where if Kyle's paying attention, he can probably pick that off. But it's actually, you would tell him if he had the opportunity to not intercept that ball, because that brings up 4th where they're going to have to punt and do something. They haven't proven to punt very well this evening.
Yeah, and you can make a high school team punt. You know, anything can happen. I mean,
this is very true.
Anything can happen on that. Bad snap it over his head, who knows. 4th and 11 on the 29 as they're lined up in punt formation as the ball is booted high. Fair catch is called for at about the Lake Dallas 38-yard line as Keegan hauls it in. Wow. And Lake Dallas will start their drive. They got a chance. 40 seconds left to go.
Not much time came off that clock. A minute and 9 seconds.
What did they take over with a minute and 3 to go?
So a minute and 9, somewhere like that. They did not use much clock at all there.
Yeah, I mean, that
trying to force that drive.
Their coach cannot be happy with that kind of offensive production, especially when you see it's not going anywhere. I figure you just start chewing some clock and doing something, but they're not getting the ball back at halftime, so
32 seconds.
Their idea was to make something happen.
That drive was. That's not much time at all.
No. And the Lake Dallas offense takes the field, and it looks like we're going to make a run at this one. Spencer's lined up in the empty set. Fires one out to Keegan as Keegan has some running room and gets about 8 yards, gets out of bounds.
Man.
At about the 47-yard line.
If they'll just give you bunches of yards like that and you can jump out of bounds, why not?
Yeah.
Take what you get.
That took all of 5 seconds off the clock and a decent chunk of yards there. 35 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Spencer in the empty set. Bunches on his left. Keegan all alone on his right as the ball is fired and just out of the hands of Brendan Contreras, it looks like. Yeah. And it looked like just a mess. There were a lot of routes being ran out of that 4-bunch set. And looks like
confusion for sure.
Looks like some miscommunication going on there. Not quite sure what happened, but they'll give it another go. Going to be 3rd and 2 from the 46 as there is 32 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. And Spencer lined up in the shotgun. Brian Griffin in the backfield alongside him. Fake to Brian Griffin. Ball thrown out to Contreras, and he is going to be shoved out of bounds after he picked up the first. Ball is going to be spotted at about the 47-yard line, the Kimball 47. 27 seconds left to go. They still got a chance. And with a player like Keegan Brewer on the field, anything could happen. 47 yards is nothing to cut back.
Yeah.
It's going to be snapped to Spencer. He rolls right. Looks for Contreras, finds him over the middle. Contreras makes one man miss, makes another miss, and he scampers out to about the 33-yard line, the Kimball 33.
And that clock was running after they blew that whistle for a little bit. Hurry up, offense in play. Let's go.
Big chunky yards, but that took about 10 seconds off the play clock as Spencer spikes the ball with 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter. And they're going to get to call another play here. And they're either going to be thrown to the end zone or hoping for... There's 14 seconds left to go, and they're marked on the 33-yard line.
Definitely don't need a middle of the field play again.
Spencer, empty set, fires one over to Keegan. Little bubble screen there. And he is brought down inbounds at about the 30-yard line. The clock keeps running.
No, we're going to call timeout.
We're going to call timeout. Yeah, we still got one in the bag there. As we got 6 seconds left on the clock, 30 yards out. What do you think's coming, Nick? A heave to the end zone?
Yeah, I think he's too far for a punt for high school.
Yeah.
Or for a field goal rather.
Yeah. I was going to say a punt sounds, not like a good idea there.
Yeah.
Punt it, go take it into halftime, we'll see what happens when we get the ball back at half.
Yeah, I don't play Madden a lot, so forgive me.
Yeah, you're a little rusty, on the
I play
terminology.
NCAA, and they punt a lot in that situation.
Yeah, you never know what can happen. Anything goes in college.
It's okay. I can poke fun of myself. Dan, I miss you, man. Speedy's picking on me.
Oh, we all miss you. We run around like chickens with our head cut off up here in the booth, man.
There we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Spencer
all right,
in the back.
Spencer in the backfield, lined up in the shotgun formation. Got 3 on his right. Tristan Bowen all alone on his left, and he fires one to Bowen. They run the hook and ladder to Keegan,
baby!
And Keegan is going to take it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown, Falcons.
Give it that.
The hook and ladder.
There we go. Way to close out.
Perfectly set up and executed hook and ladder.
Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Oh.
Is that a late flag, Harvey? I couldn't
Yeah, I think it's holding.
Holding, a late holding call might be bringing this one back, folks.
Totally unnecessary.
Holding on the Falcons.
That was a beautifully set play.
Can a half end with no time on a penalty?
You know, I know it cannot end on a defensive penalty. They're going to put some time on the clock or something?
I believe so. I believe some time is going to be going back on the clock. Well, because it starts over the down.
Is that what it does? Yeah, because we got the first. We're just going to spike the ball and go out here?
No. Spencer drops back, takes a snap, lined up in the shotgun, heaves one into the end zone, and that is going to be picked off. And that will end the half. It's going to be 30-13. The Falcons are on top. Could have been a little more, had a late holding call there on a well-executed hook and ladder play. But, you know, they can't look back. We got to keep moving on.
We're going to try to catch Coach Young right here. Harvey, if you can come out on the field, he's going to come up to you right here. This is Southern Comfort Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning out of Louisville. Halftime minute with Coach Young. Harvey, here we go.
Harvey, do you read?
That's okay. Go ahead and let him go on in. There we go.
Hello?
There we go.
There we go. I don't know what it is.
We're good.
Coach, is it going as you expected even after that first offensive play from Kimball on that scoring? Is it going the way that you thought it would be?
Well, you hope it would be 30-13, but they got speed. They can score points, so we have to keep playing. And we've had the ball twice there on that end, and the end of the quarter and didn't get any points. So we got to score points down there. But it's, we got to keep them contained. They can score anytime. They got 2 or 3 guys that if they get in the open, they'll score. So we got to keep playing.
We've noticed that Courtney's on the sideline. But there's a lot of mix of a different playbook. Is that by design, or is there something that is going on?
No, he hurt his ankle last week, and we're not going to use him. He's about 75%. If this was Grapevine this week, he'd be playing, but there's no reason to for this game.
Great. All right, thank you.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks.
Hey, Harvey?
Yes.
Still there? All right. Are you going to be dishing the mic off to Hector here for the band?
Yes. I can do that. I was kind of worried that the batteries may be going out as while we're getting all that static.
Yes,
so
that's what I was going to let you know. We are going to need to switch those out soon. So
want me to do it now or later?
Yeah, go ahead and do it now, and then we'll hand the mic off to Hector.
Roger that.
And we're going to go ahead for everybody listening. We're going to let Hector do the halftime show with Lake Dallas Band because they're going first right here because we're the visiting team. Then right after that, Smitty and Parker will jump into the halftime show before we come back for your second half of play.
Sounds good.
You want to voice ID?
King Brothers Boat Storage in Hickory Creek is a family-owned and operated facility providing quality service since 1984. 20 acres of outdoor covered storage for your boat or RV. Secured by wrought iron fencing, coated gates with 24-hour access, on-site security, 2 air-conditioned restrooms, and on-site boat repair. Stop by and talk to Randy or Paulo about your option for quality storage at an affordable price. King Brothers Boat Storage.
So on the field now, we want to welcome our award-winning Lake Dallas High Steppers.
The 2015-2016 dance officers are of the week, Gabby Alvarado. High stepper of the week is Emily Herring. Now for your halftime entertainment, the Lake Dallas High School High Steppers will dazzle you with their jazz routine to Lips Are Moving, performed by the Lake Dallas Falcons Marching Band.
And that was your Lake Dallas High Steppers performing to Lips Are Moving, performed by the Lake Dallas Band. And as our band takes the field, please welcome them, the pride of Falconland, the 2015 edition of the award-winning Lake Dallas Falcon Band. The band tonight is being led onto the field by junior drum major Anya Rodianova, with assistance from senior drum majors Victoria Sineground and Gabby Estes. The color guard captain tonight is Anna Hammonds. Color guard lieutenant is Chandler Blaisdell. And the drumline captain is Austin Benedetti. Your director for the Lake Dallas High School Marching Bands are Denise Kennedy, Frankie Burke, and Juan Nunez, with assistance from the color guard instructor, Emmanuel Silveira, and student teacher, David Sarles. Tonight, the band will be performing a portion of their 2015 competition show titled The Rat Race, featuring movements 1 through 3, The Morning Rush, The Daily Grind, and On the Town. Frequency on. I can hear you.
You are listening to the Lake Dallas Falcon Band.
That was your Lake Dallas marching band. Section of the week tonight, or this week, excuse me, is the Mellophones. The member of the week is Justine Masters Shelton. Falcon Band is proudly sponsored by Mark Tucker Allstate, Estes Educational Consulting, Twice Sea Ice in Hickory Creek, and First Choice Emergency Room, Hickory Creek. Thank you to the Lake Dallas community for always supporting the Falcon Marching Band.
All right, we're on. We are back. All right, got a few minutes left before halftime here. Joined by our stat man, Parker Webb, and we are about to do a little recap of the first half. Parker, what did you think about the first half, man?
The offense was doing pretty good. We had a couple big plays. Defense was also playing great, as they have they all been all season. And we've been just holding Kimball down because they had that one big play in the the first snap, and they've only had one touchdown since. So.
That's the thing. It's been a weird half a little bit so far because it's gone back and forth a little bit, score-wise and momentum-wise, and you kind of feel like Lake Dallas will just pull ahead a little bit, and then they let up that big play from the first play from scrimmage of the game, and that gave the points to Kimball. And then also they let up another big play, which also kind of swung the momentum back. I think that's when it turned the game from 20-7 to 20-13. And so that kind of lost a lot of momentum when you bring it back to a one-score game, and you don't feel like you're pulling away as much as you should, especially when you're playing as well as we are right now. But let's get into some stats here. Our offense is leading there 16-7 in terms of first downs. We got 297 total yards. They're up to 237, so not a huge difference there. They're making some plays on offense as far as Kimball is, but they're not driving the ball consistently, it feels like. They spend a lot of time on offense. Well, let's see. Time of possession. We have 12:45. They have 11:15. So any major stats that are jumping out to you right now as far as differences?
Penalties been killing them. They have 5 penalties for 42 yards, where we just have 1 for 5.
Yeah.
Third down conversions, we're 2 for 7. They're 1 for 7, so there's not a big change there.
Right. And I know the turnovers, where are turnovers at on this thing? Sorry, we're trying to look at a screen right now and go off of that. I know we had a fumble. Their offense fumbled the ball at one point. We picked it up and we were able to turn it back around. And then they fumbled it on a kickoff as well. And Devondrick Johnson threw a pick. So we were able to kind of take the ball away from them a little bit and get our offense back on the field. But, Spencer threw that one pick in the end zone late in the half, but as that's really a nothing play. It had no effect. He was definitely going to the end zone. It wasn't an ill-advised pass by any means. It's just fire a prayer out there and hope somebody comes down with it. What really killed us on that one penalty for 5 yards. Are you sure that's correct? Because we had that whole. Is that the only penalty we have was on that hook and ladder call?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, because if that was our one penalty of the half, that was huge. That was a bad time to come away with your first penalty because that was a touchdown. Could have put us at potentially 37-13, but we're looking at halftime 30-13 as the Falcons lead the Knights here. And their average drive right now, Lake Dallas is averaging 48.8 yards per drive. That's pretty good considering they usually get the ball with about 60 yards to go or 50 yards to go. So they're doing what they need to do when they have the ball. Besides for a few missteps on offense, it looks like they're taking care of business. Get into some stats, though. Spencer is 18 for 27, 241 yards. His longest pass is 37, 4 TDs. That's huge. That is a huge number for Spencer, considering the fact that he only had, 6 on the year to come in. So Keegan had did Keegan throw the ball one time?
Yes, I believe it was a trick play, and he got sacked.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But Keegan's rushing the ball a little bit. 6 rushes, 6 yards. Not a whole lot doing on that. But Brian Griffin's been carrying the ball as well. 5 rushes, 30 yards. He's had a long of 13, averaging about 6 yards a touch. But Keegan is having a huge night through the air so far. It's 9 catches, thrown to 11 times, and 121 yards with 2 TDs. He's averaging 13 yards a catch, as well as Brennan Contreras averaging 13 yards a catch. He is 5 catches. He's been thrown to 8 times and 65 yards with a long of 17. Now flip it over to Kimball, and that's going to be Devodrick Johnson. He's their big quarterback. He's only 6 for 12 with 45 yards and a pick. So their passing offense is abysmal, to say the least.
And you can see right here in the passing yardages, we have 230 passing yardages where they just have 45.
Yeah, I mean, we're dominating through the air right now. 4 TDs, that speaks for itself. That alone right there, when you have 4 TDs in the first half through the air, that's huge. Especially, like I said, coming into this game, only 6 TDs through the air on the whole season. So we're really turning it around in our passing game so far. As far as rushing for the Knights, Devodrick Johnson, their leading rusher, as he is their second leading rusher on the season. Johnson has 98 yards on the night. He has a long of 64, which I believe is probably that first play from scrimmage, right? He's got a touchdown. He's averaging 10 yards a carry. So we need to get a little bit more, contain on that. But flip it to the other side. I mean, you think about it, they're running the option. He's not just taking off and running with the ball most of the time. They're design runs. He's a good runner. And their second leading rusher is Ronald Ward with 22 yards. So it's not like they're killing us on the ground. He's just rushing the ball a lot. And, we're hanging in there. Our defense is doing all right. We have got to not let up the big plays, though. This game would be all but over if we weren't letting up the big plays. We got it in pretty good shape right now. You could say we got them right where we want them. I mean, it's 30-13, but by no means is this over. I mean, anything can happen in Texas high school football. And there are some players on that team. Delonte Lewis for Kimball. He's got 3 catches, targeted 4 times for 26 yards, no touchdowns, as well as Darius Morgan, 2 catches, targeted 5 times, 17 yards. Both of them are averaging about 8 yards a catch. So anything else you want to add to that?
On defense, we just got to watch them when they come out to the outside lanes, because that's when most of their big plays happen, when they get around the outside.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, but Devontae Traylor, they're able to contain pretty well. It looks like that's the thing. Our defense is playing well. They really, really are. They just got to avoid the big play. I'm sure that's what they've been going over the entire time in halftime right now. I'm sure Coach Young has been stressing the big play. Don't give up the big play. And probably a little bit of X's and O's on defending the triple option. And other than that, we're just going to go out there and play some smash mouth football, I'm guessing, try to maybe get Spencer a couple more touchdowns. Who knows? But we got about 5 minutes until kickoff, and we're probably going to run some promos and stuff like that. So keep it tuned in. This is the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
All right, this is Ben Williamson, number 80. I'm a defensive end, and we are going to take back district again, back-to-back champs. So I hope you enjoy the game. Let's go.
Hello, Falcon fans. This is Zebby Poycattle, class of 2013 and former Statman. Go Falcons.
Hey, it's Zach Russell, number 15, right outside linebacker, looking to bring home W's, baby. Woo!
What's up, guys? This is Travis Guevara, a.k.a. Tigua. LD Nation, baby. Let's get it.
Hey, guys. Tristan Moody, number 86, wide receiver. Got the best hair and the tallest truck on the team.
What's up, guys? This is Dalton Anderson, number 8, defensive end. All I do is eat, sleep, and crush quarterbacks.
I'm Lil Pep. I'm number 16. I'm a safety, and I hit harder than older Pep. I like to lay people out and just don't come in my defense.
Hi, this is Coach Dennis, defense coordinator, Lake Dallas Falcons. Come out and support our Falcons as we start off our new year.
Dan Smith here, wanting to let you know about the greatness of Dr. V at Corinth Orthodontics. Dr. V and his patient-friendly staff go out of their way to treat their patients like family, including both of my daughters. Dr. V treats children and adults for all orthodontic needs. Please visit www.drvortho.com to arrange for your complimentary consultation. Corinth Orthodontics, helping to make the Lake Cities beautiful, one smile at a time.
Hey Falcon fans, this is Bruce Waller
and David Laubacher, the ex-presidents.
And we're here to give a shout out to the broadcast team
and the Lake Dallas Falcons.
Go Falcons, it's time for Texas high school football.
Hello, Falcon family. This is Senior Lane Sarah Legge, representing the Lady Falcons soccer team. I would like to say good luck to the football boys and rock on, children.
Take your old Model T up to Geico Insurance, the big yellow house off I-35 and Corinth Parkway. Find out what all the hoo-bolly and the ballyhoo's about when you call Cheryl McDonald at 940-321-3990, and you find out how you could save 15% in 15 minutes.
This is Garen Shantz, number 24, linebacker. Come watch us get this W tonight.